So,
And if,
all right, I
isn't
started
not being
recording.
replaced-
So,
Okay.
like I said, I came up with, I thought mnemonics, because usually everybody is, you know, that's a good tool for everyone, including small
Yeah.
children, mnemonics. Because I
Okay.
still remember, what is it? The Pimpus, the one how you, parentheses, the math
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pimus. Anyway, so I figured that mnemonics would be a good one. I started it, but like I said, I'm not good at coming up with my own. So
So what are the letters? I know it's P, and then it's key
Q.
questions, right?
the
Yeah.
elements that, he got, in his order that he has on page 3 are
Right.
P, Q, I, C, A, I, P.
Okay.
Okay, so what I come up so far, and I'm missing the last ones, are people, question, information in curriculum, and that's all I've got. I don't know if you guys can come up with something better. I'm sure you can, but that's what I've got right so far. See, and I'm still missing the last 2.
I have to look at it.
Okay, so yeah.
I think we should. I need to find an I word.
Ideas,
A hard one.
information. Well, I got information already in curriculum and
Um,
I want it to kind of make sense so it's easy to
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
yeah, because I'm trying to think of like that. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So I'm like, please.
Yeah.
Please quit. Please quit interrupting. No,
I like it.
I can't think of another I. Because I was gonna be like, please
Please
quit
quit
interrupting in class. Please quit interrupting in class and irritating people. I don't know. Just something.
Okay, that works. That works. That's better than mine.
That's the English teacher in me just spitting out words. Okay, what did I say? I know I said please quit
Interrupting.
interrupting.
Okay, so that's what I got. Please quit interrupting in class and irritating people.
That works.
There, okay. And she's a teacher.
Yeah, English teacher at that. That's all we do are these mnemonics and stuff like that.
Okay, so now we have a way to memorize our 8 elements of thought.
So funny. Okay.
Okay, so he should be happy with that. So does anybody have any certain ones that they want to do?
So what do we have to do? I know we had to come up with the mnemonic and then we're describing that particular one. Is that what we're doing?
Well, yes, exactly. So we have to state the 8 elements and then say what we think that element means to us. So I figured there's 4 of us, we could each take 2. And then we would come up, we would come up as a group what each thought we meant. And then I guess so does anybody have any particular ones they want?
I'm good with whichever ones.
Yeah, me too.
I can go first. I can do the first 2 if that's fine.
Okay, and I'll do the second. Yeah, I'll do the second 2. Okay. So go ahead.
I'll do concepts and assumptions, 5 and 6.
Okay. And Presly,
I'll just do the last. Yeah.
okay. So all right. Okay. I'm writing all this down. Okay, so
okay, so the first one is purpose, correct? I'm not wrong.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Goals and objectives. So to me, that just means like what you're trying to accomplish. Or in, like if you're doing a case study, like why are you doing this case study? What are you trying to find out? Why is this, I guess, essentially being developed? Like essentially like why are you doing what you're doing? Like why are you asking these questions? And then of course the key question, which is the next one, which is like your question, like your key question, I would say like what is the problem that you're trying to address? Like it ties into purpose. Like what is the problem that you're trying to address? You know, what exactly you're trying to answer, so that way you don't steer off course. Like especially if you're doing like a case study, it's easy to like fall off and fall into another avenue and this and that. So you just know that at the end of whatever your thought process, you know, whatever you're trying to figure out, whatever your purpose is, that at the end you answered this question. So it's good to
Okay.
have that
Yeah.
one important question down.
So how would you shorten that, or should we shorten it? I mean, how would you make bullet point? Should we make that into bullet points or just?
Our,
Well, so on his syllabus, he had it like written out. Should we just read
on
them?
the syllabus, he had purpose was goals and objectives, and then question issue is the problem issue and the
Misconception, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I was just like going more into detail.
Well, yeah, and that he's got that, but does he want us to put those into our own words and how that means to us? Or does he just want us to memorize?
I think he just wanted us to memorize.
Yeah,
but
just memorize. Yeah.
I think we'll just talk about it. But I mean, if we want to shorten it, I mean, he kind of did that for us. The purpose is like your objective, and then the key question is the question. I mean, it's almost like a scientific method if you like kind of the way it's broken down.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
I think we should keep doing what we're doing. Like just, you know, like what you just did, Veronica. You said the first two. You said what they mean, because I'm recording all this.
Yeah,
You
he's
said
gonna
what
get
they meant to you. Then I'll go, and then Yasmin, and then okay. So let's just continue what we're doing, and then this is what will turn into him. So at least he knows that we came together. So I before we get on to the next ones, I just want to ask a quick question before I forget. So do you guys, whenever we have a group, because we do have several group, you know, assignments, do you want to continue to do it this way?
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Because I just think, I mean, because we're such a small group. Okay, so number 3 is information, which to me means that the type of facts and the data and stuff that you gather to be able to answer the question that you're looking for. So to me, that's what information is, you know, and you can get that through observations, through reading, through recordings, but all that is the data and information and facts that you're gathering to be able to answer your question. And then the next one is in interpretation and inference. And that's basically how you take all the information that you gathered and you interpret it to, you know, go along with how to answer the question that you came up with. So those are my two. Yasmin, your turn.
So concepts would be just different definitions, maybe certain ideas that have to be explained probably before they begin the questioning and all that stuff. Assumptions would also be maybe, I'm just reading off, presuppositions, facts that people should know before they begin looking into the questions and the goals and objectives. So this is like all stuff, both the concepts and assumptions are things that people should know before they get into the meat of the problem or issue.
Okay, so number 7 is implications and consequences, which is just kind of like all the little details and like problems that can happen, and then that leads you to your outcome. And then number 8 is the point of view, which is literally from your point of view and everybody's like different perspective. And then it says like frames of reference. So I guess that's just you looking over the entire thing and like putting into your perspective. Yeah.
Okay, well, that was awesome, guys. Y'all did an awesome job. Y'all did so much better than me. But everybody did great. So I'm recording this. I'm going to okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, are we done? I mean, I think we're done with the part that he needs, correct?
I think so. It
Think
seemed pretty
so.
simple for the first one.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording.